Hey everybody. Um, it's down. Alrighty. So I was reading the cowboy book, but I'm gonna read a different book. I'm gonna go back to the cowboy book, but I'm gonna start this new book, and it's called. Remember, I can't read very well, but I'm trying my best. So I'm gonna read this one, Crenshaw. I don't know. I like cats a lot, so I thought this might be a better. I don't know. I think this book might be better to read for everyone. So get your snacks, and you can work out. You can be driving when you're listening to it, or you can be in bed. Probably the best one probably be while you're sleeping, in bed. So it's Cal Crenshaw. I like it. I don't know what it's about, but let's start chapter one. Let's see. Alrighty, chapter one. Okay. I noticed several weird things about the surfboarding cat. Thing number one, he was a surfboarding cat. Thing number two, he was wearing a t-shirt. It said, "Cat rule, dogs drool." Thing number three, he was holding a closed umbrella, like he was worried about getting wet. Which, when you think about it, is kind of not the point of surfing. Thing number four, no one else on the beach seemed to see him. He grabbed a good wave and his ride was smooth. But as the cat neared shore, he made the mistake of opening his umbrella. A gust of wind yanked him into the sky. Wow. He missed a seagull by seconds. Even the gull didn't see to notice him. The cat floated over me like a furry balloon. I looked straight up. He looked straight down. He waved. His coat was black and white, penguin style. He looked like he was heading somewhere fancy in a hairy tuxedo. He also looked awfully familiar. "Crenshaw," I whispered. I glanced around me. I saw sand castle builders and frisbee tossers and crab chasers. But I didn't see anyone looking at the floating umbrella tutoring surfer cat in the sky. I squeezed my eyes shut and counted to 10 slowly. 10 seconds seemed like the right amount of time for me to stop being crazy. I felt a little dizzy, but that happens sometimes when I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten since breakfast. When I opened my eyes, I sighed with relief. The cat was gone. The sky was endless and empty. Whop. Inches from the toes, the umbrella landed in the sand like a giant dart. It was red and yellow plastic, decorated with pictures of tiny smiling mice. On the handle, printed in the crown, were the words, "The Bumbleshoot belongs to Crenshaw." I closed my eyes again. I counted to 10. I opened my eyes, and the umbrella, or the Bumbleshoot, or whatever it was, had vanished, just like the cat. It was late June, nice and warm, but I shivered. I felt the way you do the instant before you leap into the deep end of the pool. "You're on your way to somewhere else? You're not there yet?" but you know there's no turning back. That was chapter 1. I'm going to do chapter 2 also, because it was short. Here's the thing. So this is chapter 2. Here's the thing. I'm not an imaginary friend kind of guy. Seriously. This fall, I go into 5th grade at my age. It's not good to have a reputation for being crazy. Crazy. I like facts, always have. True stuff. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Facts. Brussels sprouts taste like dirty gym socks. Facts. I don't like Brussels sprouts. Okay, maybe the second one, just an opinion. And anyway, I've never eaten a dirty gym sock, so I could be wrong. Facts are important to scientists, which is what I want to be when I grow up. Nature facts are my favorite kind, especially the ones that make people say, no way. Like the fact that a cheetah can run 70 miles per hour, or the fact that a headless cockroach can survive for more than 2 weeks, or the fact that when a horned toad gets mad, it shoots blood from its eyes. I want to be an animal scientist. I'm not sure what kind. Right now, I really like bats. I also like cheetahs and cats and dogs and snakes and rats and manatees. So those are some options. I like dinosaurs too, except for them all being dead. For a while, my friend Marisol and I both wanted to be paleontologists and search for dinosaur fossils. She used to bury chicken bone leftovers in her sand box for digging practice. Marisol and I started a dog walking service this summer. It's called Sea Spot Walk. Sometimes when we're walking dogs, you'll trade nature facts. Yesterday, she told me that a bat can eat 1,200 mosquitoes in an hour. That's a lot. Facts are so better than stories. You can't see a story. You can't hold it in your hand and measure it. You can't hold a manatee in your hand either. But still, stories are lies when you get right down to it, and I don't like being lied to. I've never been much into make-believe stuff. When I was a kid, I didn't dress up like Batman or talk to stuffed animals or worry about monsters under my bed. My parents said when I was a pre-K, I marched around telling everybody I was the mayor of Earth. But that was just for a couple of days. Sure, I had my Crenshaw phase, but lots of kids have an imaginary friend. Once my parents took me to see the Easter Bunny at the mall. We stood on fake grass next to a giant fake egg in a giant fake basket when it was my turn to prove with the bunny. I took one look at his paw and yanked it right off. A man's hand was inside. It had a gold wedding ring and tufts of bloodish hair. The man is not a rabbit, I shouted. A little girl started bawling. The mall manager made us leave. I did not get the free basket with candy eggs or a photo with the fake rabbit. That was the first time I realized people don't always like to hear the truth. That's chapter 1 and 2. Tomorrow we'll be doing chapter 3.